So this is the signature series. Hi there, welcome to today's vlog. It's great to be back in the studio. The last two vlogs, of course, have been outside of the studio. I have the replacement Legere Reed, the one that you all told me to get. Well, not all of you, but most of you told me when I did this video on Legere. But before I open that, I just wanted to have a little chat. You see, at the end of every vlog, I have this screen that comes up, which basically tells you can watch my last vlog here. This is what I was up to this time last year, and hit the subscribe button. And at the end of the last vlog, or I think it was the vlog before last, so kind of 418, I noticed that it went back a year ago to a vlog I filmed at Saffron Hall, mostly when I was working in there for a jazz night, and it was called It's Not Perfect. And it really, really struck home, because I realised that a lot of that needs saying again, perhaps. And also as well, I realised that we'd gone from having 3,500 subscribers to nearly 7,500 subscribers today, which is absolutely amazing and mind-blowing, and I'm so grateful. But I realise there's a lot of you that maybe haven't heard what I had to say in that vlog. Understand this, I don't put in a vlog the perfect way of playing the way I play. I don't put it in a perfect version of my life. You see, my goal is to be 100% honest with you. This is a vlog. A vlog is a new genre of filmmaking. It's particularly found and almost exclusively found on YouTube. But the idea is it's a less formal thing than a review, and then I'm taking you through a journey of the day. That is the nature of a vlog. That's what I intend to do. That's what this is. So this is the signature series, B-flat tenor. I thought I was going to say strength 1 there. I think it just means 1 reed. I'm also not going to use the sax ligature. A few of you have said I shouldn't use that ligature. It won't work too well on a synthetic reed. I'm going to go quickly blow on my D'Addario Select Jazz that I normally play on, then we'll give this one a go. Now, I have been teaching all morning, so this is pretty much warmed up. Do just have to run upstairs and deal with the shopping, but nice and responsive. That is my A-grade reed that's in the box at the moment, so I'm going to naturally look after it. Legere signature series on a 3. Let's see what it does. Sorry, again, it's as stuffy as anything. It's better than the other one, but it really is. It's like it's just not comparable in strength to the D'Addario at all. I'm going to try it back on the sax ligature, see what it does with that. Oh, it's dreadful. It's really bad. Definitely this ligature does not like synthetic reeds. I've tried the different ones, it's just not for me. So yeah, I know some of you aren't going to agree with me on this. It's very much a personal thing. I've said this before about setups, about how important it can be on an individual basis. Some things that work for me will not work for you, and vice versa. So before I get all the comments telling me about I've changed this, I've tried the different Legere Reed, it's just not going to work for me. It's not going to be what I'm after at the setup, and that's a very important thing to do. I am actually really enjoying going back to this link ligature. Last night I took the Yamaha out to a jam session in Cambridge. There's a really good jam session that happens every Tuesday. I haven't been able to get out to it for a long time, mainly because I've been teaching, but I've switched a few days around now, and I was able to get out last night, and the Yamaha performed great. Sadly, I don't have a video of me playing Chelsea Bridge on it, but it nearly gave this a run for its money. I was quite surprised. Going back to this beauty, what I was talking about in my last vlog at the Royal Northern College of Music, some of you said you missed what happened. So this is what my saxophone obviously looks like now, as you can see. This is what apparently it looked like when it left the factory. It was silver plated all the way down and had a gold plated bell. There's not much left of it. You can see it's had a bit of a tough life. It still plays brilliantly though, and it's still yeah, it's still my go-to horn. I still love playing it and everything else like that. It was so fascinating finding that out though, that they were able to go on that Surface Pro laptop and basically go through a PDF file, I guess it was, of the Selmer record book with every single serial number written down and where it was sold to, what condition it was in. This one, although I've always thought it was a 1956 Mark VI, was actually finished in December 1955, so it's a bit older than I thought. So it's a very, very early 6. Okay, if you think the Mark VI first came out in 1954, this is pretty much a very early model. Although the guys at Selmer were a bit mystified as why I was playing this KB saxophone neck. What was the neck doing? They were really giving it the once over, so they were very, very interested in it. And one of the things we noticed is the neck is much more similar to a Series 3 Selmer neck than it is to the Reference 54 neck. Now, a lot of people often say, particularly people who aren't musicians, what do you do with your time all day? Surely all you've got to do is just do concerts and maybe make vlog videos. Well, a lot of the times, like now, where are we? It's Wednesday afternoon. I've just, for the first time, got the music for the gig I'm doing in Berlin. The first gig I'm doing for the in Berlin on Sunday. So now I have basically got to try, and time I was going to do spend, I've got a few more emails I need to send out, I know, but now I've got to spend that time trying to get that stuff practiced. I also need to do something for my Patreon people. I've promised them another practice notebook video, and I also need to get something ready for my students video. So it's very easy. I am certainly a person that allows things to build up, lists to build up, and it can sometimes get on from that. But one of the things I wanted to do, one of the things that in this video, when I was at YouTube, they were encouraging me to do was to do another live video. Now, you should see very, very shortly, I've got to space it out, so I'm just going to filibuster for a minute, but you should see a poll coming up soon in this wide, I hope it's here anyway, which should asking you about the next live video that I want to do, and it'll give you a chance, you guys a chance to ask some questions. I'll play something for you, all those kind of things. So a poll has gone up there. That should tell you when the next one live, my next options for a live video. Please vote on your favorites. I know we've got a lot of people from all over the world, and I know particularly for you guys in the States, it will be better if it was later on in the day. The difficulty I've got there is because I'm then edging into 11 o'clock, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's not a great time to be able to do it. One day I'll be able to have a studio away from the house, and then I can soundproof it and do those things at any time of the day. But anyway, there's the vote on there. Make sure you check it out. I need to practice some of this new music.
One, two, three, four.
I was playing that Yamaha on that jam session last night, and it's definitely heavier than my 6. And my back is really hurting. It's a while now since I installed that, and it's still not right. It still goes down far too early. Now, I'm well aware I haven't put the windsock on this, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to even hear me amongst all the noise and the wind even. Hopefully it's not going to rain just yet. I've been getting itchy feet. I've been thinking about doing another album. It's 2.5 years now. since I recorded Jazz Vespers, and the main thing that's stopping me is the fact that I've still got 200 CDs, maybe a few more than that, of Jazz Vespers CDs sat in my studio. So one, I need some creative ideas on how to sell them. Maybe I could do, I don't know, a giveaway, I'm not quite sure. And the second thing is trying to think of a theme. I think I've got one. I've got loads of new original compositions, but I'm really urging on, or thinking about, doing a ballads album. I don't think you can do a ballads album until you're nearly approaching 40, and maybe that's still too young to do a ballads album, I don't know. But you know, let me know, do you think a Kickstarter would be good for that? Would you be interested in backing it? I know a number of you did back my Kickstarter originally, which is the reason this vlog started, was to kind of keep people who'd backed my Kickstarter project for Jazz Vespers informed about what's going on. But I am getting that creative itch. I am getting that itch to maybe get back in the studio again, but it's how I do it. I mean, I can't reconcile myself to the fact that, well, let's put it this way. Answer below. Actually, I might even do another poll. If I can't do another poll, answer below. Would you buy another CD or would you just stream it? Because maybe there's a creative way of doing it. Maybe there's a way of, because there are other tools now with YouTube where I can just do Premiere only, so or maybe through Patreon, I don't know. Give me some ideas, guys. I'm feeding it back to you guys. Let me know, because at the end of the day, it's you, people like you guys, I am going to want to sell that album too. So I don't know. I'm definitely getting that creative itch to get back in the studio though. Anyway, I think now is as good a time as ever. This does feel like kind of prison exercise break. I just have to get out of the house. Katie's picking the kids up from school today, which means I don't have to do the school run. But it definitely, just even walking around the garden is useful for me. Just to get out of the house and out of the studio, because I've spent 6 hours already today in that studio and I've still got another 3 or 4 hours probably to go as well, so it's good to get out of the same room. Don't forget, as I always say, check out my last vlog here. This is what I was up to this time last year. That subscribe button is so important, so please do hit it. Thank you so much for watching and being part of this community. I'll see you really soon. Bye bye.